All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rough roads ahead. Well, I got a boom mounted on my reach desk, my back seat reach, which is in the front seat now. And I have my new Rode NT Mini USB hooked up, and I'm testing it here. I'm not moving the van. This is standing still, but this is the initial test. The boom seems to transmit a little bit of energy. I have a very small, lightweight uh, shock mount coming, and that should take care of that. I have a bigger one in the house. I don't feel like throwing it on. I might tomorrow, but not for now. I'm not pulling away because I don't have my MiFi in here. I'm hooked up to my house Wi-Fi or my apartment. Should be a house, but it's not. Thanks to them. So one thing that's nice on this road is that it has a really nice headphone amp. So you're not going to really get stuck, even if you have to turn it down real quiet. You're not going to get stuck with monitoring everything else I'm using when something happens to it, or if they hack it, I lose all monitoring because it's too low and I have to put a headphone amp on it. So the headphone amp is actually in the microphone. And this is an older model at this point, but I can't see anybody not being able to use this for something. This is a really nice little package. I think I got it for $70 or something like that. They were 99, and then I did like overnight shipping, and it was $10. So I still made out well. Yeah, I can hear the springs kind of loading up. Well, I put some neoprene between the shock mount, or not shock mount, the boom mount and the desk. Some quarter inch or so neoprene. It's a little soft, but it really it gives it a little bit of bounce right now. So it'll be bouncing a little, I guess, when we drive. Hopefully that works. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's a little heavier than I would have anticipated. Uh, the other one was way lighter, but the sound is not as clear when I use that Shure um, MV88 Plus for some reason. I don't know. Maybe if I took the dead cat off, maybe it would have a brighter sound to it, a more open sound. But we'll see over time. A little bit of sibilance there. Yeah, these women in the government that are stalking me, they have sibilance, if you know what I mean. If you remember that whole thing, Sybil. I'm not pointing at any particular person. They are who they are, except for a couple of the wackos over here. I'm sure they're part of it. So I don't know. Guess it's Christmas time again. Kinda wish I was leaving. If I left on the 20th, it'd been real nice because I would have been up there and it would have been a better place to be probably. Not that it's gonna be perfect, it's just not really where I wanna be here, but I'm trying to pick my day to travel, and each time I extend it a couple days, I end up bringing it back a couple days thinking, "I gotta get out of here." This is not a place to be. Not at all. So again, a lot of fake church going on tonight. Deep state meeting each other, giving each other the high sign, the winky dinky, and all those types of things. Yeah. Well, oh, my head did my hat just hit the. That's the problem. Right. My hat just hit this thing. I don't know how much it's going to transmit if it bounces. It doesn't look like it's doing too much. Okay, it's my hand hitting it. If it just bounces without hitting it, it's not breaking through the noise gate. I have 2 noise gates, one on the mic. See, it's got a couple features that I pushed, and that's the noise gate and the headphone amp. So, and it was built even before Right. Not before I had the complaint, but before I bought it, long before. Actually, when I had the complaint, it probably came out within 6 months. Was getting to it. Again, if you need something, sometimes it's built before you ever need it. It's a matter of getting to it. So I'm so far testing this well. I guess I have to take a ride. I have to sign off and sign back on. I have to go get my MiFi. I've been paying for that for nothing, so I'm glad to get this rolling along again. The 5G MiFi, so that's nice. Really quiet here. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have to make something to eat again because it's cold. You always get hungry. So things are starting to come together. I'm just still a little behind the eight ball. I have everything in storage. So that'll be nice. And then I'll start my move into Kansas City. My bank's up there, the bank that I got my loan for my van. So that's kind of weird, right? See, God does stuff like that. I don't know if it'll work if I get a bank account from them, if my loan will plug in and be more serviceable. Right now, I can't like log online and do anything with it. I just go into like an empty account. So I don't know if it's because I don't have a bank account with them, or is it because that loan will never connect into their online banking, like to arrange for a direct deposit or yeah, I guess direct withdrawal. I guess that is or something. Direct withdrawal. That's kind of when I was in Texas. I was like, when I bought this is not how I buy a vehicle. Usually it's one of my banks, and my bank has, I have access to my loan from my bank account. So those are the things that they're tangibles, but intangibles of what they're doing with the witchcraft, and also physical stuff. Again, they blocked it all and couldn't get to it till I could. But when I was in so much pain, I was able to break through what they were blocking me with, and I got there, and it was just total loss. I mean, the thing had low enough miles that it ran well, and it does run well, but I mean, it gets going. I mean, this is not a bad van to have. It's just this is not the one to have. And I didn't know there was 2 models, so I bought the under model and I wanted the bigger model. I need the one directly that I saw in the video, and I'd have been okay. This just happened to be, a really low mileage one that was in Texas, but there's a lot to it. But that's what they do. They physically, psychologically, metaphysically operate to kill somebody. They're murderers. That's what they are. That's what they do. The rest is cover story and sideline. That's really what it is. And if you buy into it, you'll be in hell, all of you. And no fake investigations from the Republicans is actually going to get them out of anything. It may actually get them in deeper. All right, stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do. I have to get my MiFi. Praise God.